Everyone, hello and welcome to the KTX Game of the Year Show 2021.
Game of the Year.
Let's go! I'm Colby, joined here by Blake.
Me.
And David.
Me.
Guys, it's been a year.
It's been a whole year.
2020 Part 2, as some would say.
Some would say that.
But who cares about the world when we care about the world of gaming?
Oh,
Hell yeah, brother.
That's a world I live in.
Oh, we're gamers. Hope everyone's doing well. As always, every year, we're going to talk about our top games
That we played.
Yeah. This isn't like the Game Awards where we get professional critics and Twitter polls.
Fuck the Oscars.
Yeah. This is only the games we have personally played this year for the first time.
Yeah.
And fit that stipulation.
For the first time.
Half the font in there.
It's not. It should be games that came out this year, but we're busy people. So if it's new to us, it's worthy of being a top game of the year.
Yeah. So if you see a game that came out in like 2018, you're like, that's not 2021. Let's shut the fuck up. Dude.
Yeah.
You played it this year for the first time.
Yeah.
So, you know?
As far as you know.
Pong wins.
Pong is my game of the year.
Pong is the game of the century.
Yeah.
And
so then,
please,
for those games that just didn't make the list, we're gonna have a whole honorable mention section before we go to our number one.
Yeah.
Okay. So got it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go through our top 5. You just shrugged.
Top something.
Top games. You want to do 5?
I thought we established.
Do you want to do 3?
We can do 5. I mean, I remember you were like, I don't know. If
but I made a joke.
Already.
I was like, it's more like top 2, and then like 3 kind of games I played.
Well, how many you got, David?
Oh, this is real good.
I have 8 total.
8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so like 3 for honorable mention.
How many do you have?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do top 5. I can do top 5. I'm not a coward.
I just name off all the games I played.
Yeah, these are all the games I played this year for the first time. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, I got honorable mentions too, so I got the top 5 and then honorable mentions.
Yeah. Let's do. I think it should go David, Colby, Blake.
Okay.
He just wants to.
David, Colby, Blake.
Blake's like, oh my god,
Okay.
maybe I played that game.
All right. Okay.
Number 5.
Number 5.
This is David's pick, right?
Yeah, this is my number 5. My number 5 game was Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade.
Okay.
All right.
Because before this,
we can include remakes or
we deliberated expansions, DLC, all that works.
I wonder what his number 1 is.
But Final Fantasy VII Intergrade was my number 5. How was it? It was good. It plays really well on the PS5.
Do you
really
like
smooth.
Yuffie?
It looks great. She's fine.
Did they fix the textures on the door?
Oh yeah, the textures on PS5 look great.
Oh.
It all looks great.
Yeah.
Yuffie's fun to play. She's the only playable character in the DLC. She's the only character you can play as. But the only reason this isn't higher for me is because it's very short.
Is it? How long?
3 hours.
I was gonna say 3 hours.
Wow.
3 hours. It's like $20 too, which is like that's kind of a high price for like a 3-hour game.
Next gen.
Yeah.
I pay like
$70
$12 for a movie ticket.
That's true. That is true.
I always compare my like value of like entertainment things to a movie ticket.
Yeah.
And I'm like, a video game gave me 60 hours of content and it was like $70. How many movie tickets is
Yeah.
But you get to like, I guess it depends. You get to like keep it instead of like a one-time.
Oh yeah.
True,
yeah.
So it does have more value that way. But it was a very high quality 3 hours.
Yeah.
It was fun. When you beat it, it adds some content to the base game of Final Fantasy VII Remake. New fights, new items, new textures. Yeah. I mean, it was good. It made my top 5, but only just barely.
Did you play through the game again?
I did.
Are the weird loading transitions the same, or you just slide through rocks?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are all
Even
still
on
there.
PS5?
Yeah.
Do you just move faster through them?
No, they're the same.
Oh.
But any load screens that are like actual load screens are like
now they grunt more.
Yeah.
Oh, my toe.
Is it better on PS5?
100%.
We played the inferior in our charity stream.
Well, yeah. I mean, PS5 wasn't out yet, but
damn it.
Yeah. This is the only game I've bought yet for the PS5. That's the only game I purchased for the PS5 because the rest are $70.
They are,
which is a lot.
How do you guys quick? How do you guys feel about the price hike?
Too much. I mean, I buy games on PC, so I'm used to sales.
Yeah.
So
$70 is kind of steep.
I think it's fucking ridiculous.
I think just the steep in, or the step in quality just isn't.
It's not there yet.
Yeah.
We're not going from Atari to N64. You know.
Yeah.
You know what's
at this moment in time, I will not pay $70 for a brand new video game.
I agree.
If it's like special edition and I get this art book that I'll never open more than once,
sign me up. Yeah, all raising the price does is make me want to not buy new games anymore, and it encourages me to wait.
Yeah.
You know, I could totally see like Nintendo pulling shit like, we're gonna charge $70 too for our new Switch games.
Yep.
You'd be like, but you didn't do anything.
Yep.
Zelda.
I think they've been pretty fair. Like sometimes they do $30 games and 40, 50.
But they never change.
Yeah.
They're always that
of course.
Yeah.
At least like if you try to buy it, what's that fucking game with the girl, that PS5 game that's like, I'm a spaceship lady.
Returnal?
Returnal, yeah.
I want that game.
Yeah.
But it's $70.
It's probably like $6 now.
I think it's still 70.
Oh, never mind.
Because I think I looked to buy it. Yeah.
Because no one's played it because it's on PS5. Wow.
True. Yeah. I know that's my number 5.
Well, nice. That's a good one. I'm surprised it isn't higher. My number 5 is Pokemon Unite. Came out in September.
The MOBA.
September 27th.
MOBA.
The Mufa. The Mafuba.
Mushu.
I am.
Finish it.
Pokemon Unite was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. It's a fun little casual twist on the MOBA style game.
Yeah.
The roster is interesting. I haven't played since the base game though, unfortunately, which is why it's so high on this list.
Yeah.
It's just a fun time. The games are super short. It's like 10, 15-minute games, which is way more refreshing than League of Legends when you're in a game for like 40 minutes. It's gross.
The worst part of a MOBA.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have to remember item builds and stuff like that. It's a nice, colorful game. It's free to play, of course. Doesn't feel pay to win, you know? Huh?
Like, are there like skins you can buy for like Blastoise?
Yes. Oh yeah, I have like a Honolulu, like a Hawaii.
Oh.
I don't know who has it. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Who's your main?
I would play Lucario.
Yeah.
Talonflame.
Yeah.
I want to play Blastoise, but I haven't played since he came out.
Do you think he would wear a Hawaiian shirt?
He'd wear a Honolulu.
Is there Snorlax?
I think he's in it.
Yeah.
Would he wear a Honolulu shirt?
He probably wears like trunks or something. They got Crab.
Oh yeah, Crab. Yep.
Crab?
He's a giant sand block.
Oh, the guy from Gen 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't played that game, but it looked fun.
It's fun. It's a good time.
Good.
There's not really much more I can say about it. It was just it was big, and then I was like, isn't?
And then it like almost immediately wasn't. It was big for like a month.
Yeah.
I'm sure it has like a super strict like fan base.
Probably.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Pokemon
Very
Unite.
niche, you know.
It's fun. Go play it. Yeah. Blake, you're number 5.
Listen, I've only played 4 games this year, so I'll tell you
Make
about this show I just finished.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Have you seen New Girl?
No.
It's real good. We're almost done with it. There's literally like 3 episodes left, but like Hawkeye came out, and you know, a bunch of other stuff just in the way. Holiday, we're busy people.
Yeah.
But it has
Zoe Deschanel.
Zoe Deschanel, and that guy from in the Spider-Verse.
Sure, yeah.
Andrew Garfield.
Peter Man.
Oh yeah.
Like
Peter
the one
Man,
that like sucks his fingers.
Yeah.
You know that one.
Peter Parker.
Yeah, Peter B. Parker. There we go.
Yeah.
When he sucks their fingers.
When he's like eating.
He's eating the burger. He's
like,
I
think I'm an idiot.
He was like, the Peter sucks his fingers.
But it's funny, good show. Big recommend. That's my number 5.
So your number
funny, good show.
Your number 5 game of the year is the show New Girl.
It's on Netflix. Go watch it. It's real good.
I love it.
All right. Yeah.
Very funny.
Number 4.
My number 4 game of the year for 2021 is Halo Infinite.
Oh.
Whoa. Is it the game or the multiplayer?
Both.
Ooh.
Halo Infinite, I have had a ton of fun with this game. First of all, if you have Game Pass, it's free. Or you just get it with Game Pass. So, I mean, that's
Good
a plus
deal.
right there.
Good deal.
And I think the multiplayer is free even without Game Pass. But I haven't had this much fun playing a Halo since like Halo 2. It's just the multiplayer is so wacky and over the top, and the weapons are like just nonsense, and just like lock on missiles and the the sword and the gravity hammer and like all the needler and all the crazy Halo weapons.
Yeah, I can agree. The multiplayer, at least, I had a lot of fun with it when I played with you guys.
Yeah, it just putting in a custom game, running at 300% speed,
so
with everyone has a sword. It's
jousting.
It's nonsense. And the campaign's really fun.
Is it really?
The campaign, it's like open world.
Yeah.
But done in a style that's just kind of like one large open world setting, and then that's like the first level.
Okay.
Then the next level is just another open world setting.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of just like
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's just big levels.
Where's Cortana?
She's around. She's in there. Monkey Man is there. From the trailer. Remember the texture
with the chocolate milk.
Yeah. But the way the enemies are designed in the campaign are to make it feel like you're playing multiplayer. So there's just like 30 enemies are running like with vehicles and snipers and grenades going. Just it's like
Halo Infinite.
Yeah, it's madness. It really is. But it's a lot of fun. Highly recommend, especially for the price tag.
Hear that game went through development hell.
Yeah, it did. But I'm glad it came out.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah.
Cool. Here's the question, David: Is Halo back? Is it back?
I think Halo honestly is back. I think this game had the most concurrent players on Steam out of any game.
Damn.
Like ever.
Wow. What the hell?
Yeah. So good on them.
Halo got back.
All right, Colby. What about you?
What's your number 4, baby?
Number 4 was Raft. Came out in 2018, May 23rd.
Nothing wrong with that.
We streamed it briefly, David and I.
Yes, we did.
For a couple sessions. It's a game of a genre I usually don't like, and that's the survival, like crafting. Like basically, you just start off on this 4x4 raft in the middle of the ocean
that you can like barely fit on.
Yeah. And there's like always a shark coming after you, and you play. And you basically have you make like fishing lines, and you jump into the ocean and grab stuff and bring it back, and then you start building your raft. And construct it, you make it wacky or whatever. But what really gripped me was like the underlying story. Yeah. You never see people ever, right? But you get like notes, and like you go to these places, and there's like an actual plot. And it seems like, I don't know if there is an end game. We never made it, but
yeah, we never made it.
There was like at one point there was like a giant cruise ship or something, like yacht, and like there's nobody on it, but it's like there's monsters in it, and you go in and it gives you like more plot where it's like, here are the coordinates for like the next place, and it's just like it's like a treasure hunt almost, but like for survivors.
Yeah, I remember the first time we went, we found the yacht, or like the first, or it was like an abandoned facility. The first like piece of land we found with something on it. All of a sudden, it's just like dark, and you have a flashlight, and there's creepy noises. We were like, "This is a horror game now."
Yeah,
and it was just like it was a crazy shift in genre.
It was so cool, and it wasn't like. It was something that like we discovered, right? It didn't feel like the game led us there. It was like once you get the hint, you have to like get the proper equipment, you build it, you craft it, and then you have to like navigate your way there. And it just feels like almost like an adventure.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
One person like like on the computer with the coordinates on the raft, and then the other person trying to fend off the shark while like repairing it. It was fun.
While you were like growing food and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it just really defied like a lot of like expectations I had for this team. I don't even know why we played it, honestly.
I don't remember.
But I'm glad we did. Yeah. So go play Raft.
Is this the No Man's Sky of Raft-based games?
Well, that would imply it like sucked, and then
like in terms of scope and or at least potential scope.
It's
limitless possibilities.
More indie.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess No Man's Sky is indie.
That's what I'll say. You think that shit is AAA?
No, but they went for AAA quality, right?
Yeah, and see how that worked out.
I mean, that's true.
Look at them now.
Yeah,
is it good now?
Now there's mechs.
Yeah, I mean, people love that game.
Like
now.
Armored Core.
Yeah, it's like giant mechs.
Good game.
Good game.
GG.
Blake, what's your number 4 game?
My number 14 game.
Yeah, number 14
is Lego Harry Potter, years 5 through 7.
Oh,
5 through 7.
Specifically 5 through 7.
Yes.
Okay.
So originally it was released in 2011, but it was re-released with years 1 through 4 on the Switch in 2018.
Oh.
So we recently this year beat 1 through 4. It took fucking 8 years to do it, and it's a very like, I could not keep awake playing that fucking game. It is so fucking boring. And then like, it's because you're just like, all right, you do one thing, and then you have to like go all the way through the fucking castle and find your next fucking checkpoint. Yep. And it's just like, like there would be times where like we're playing, and I'm just like, I'm either like walking into a wall or I'm standing still, and Ashley's like, what are you doing, Blake? I'm just fucking sleeping. I'm like, am I old or does this shit suck?
Number 4.
You had full dad mode.
Well, that was the previous game.
Okay,
this is the new game, which is they got rid of that hub world, and it's just straightforward, and it's just like, and it's much more the movies, like
faithful.
all the cut scenes are just like from just the fucking films, but you know, Lego. We played maybe like about 30 minutes of it.
Yeah.
But
good
it was
30
new,
minutes.
It was new to me, baby.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
those 30 minutes were promising. I'm like, wow, this is already better than the years 1 through 4, and I look forward to maybe playing more this year or this upcoming year in 2022.
Awesome. You're a wizard, Blade.
The only one of those I ever played was the first one.
Oh, 1 through 4?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We didn't get very far.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah. Glad I made your list.
Sure did.
Number 3, David.
Number 3. My number 3 for 2021
Here it is.
Here
it is.
Resident Evil 8.
Wow, number 3?
Number 3.
Wow.
Resident Evil 8.
Now I want to know what number 2 is.
Resident Evil 8
I know.
was
Featuring Chris Redfield?
Ethan Hawke.
Honestly, main character Ethan Hawke. It was fantastic. I struggle to say if it was better than Resident Evil 7. Compared to the only other first-person Resident Evil game, but I guess not including Resident Evil 4 VR. But it was good. The second bit where it turns into just a pure horror was some of the most fun in a horror game I've had in a very long time. And it has a lot of good set pieces, a lot of good characters. You know, it's a good way to like end an arc.
It seems as though Resident Evil 8 is to 7 what Resident Evil 5 is to 4.
I kind of agree.
Where there becomes this shift and not a bad shift, because it still retains roots, but it's like we're definitely going to try a lot of new stuff. It's like more focused on like new features, right?
Yeah.
And that's what 8, because 8 seems more like an action title. Than 7, which was more of a horror. Whereas 4 was definitely more like had a lot more horror than 5, I would say. But both were, action games.
Yeah. As much as I agree that 8 is definitely an action game, I like how it was segmented into like almost 4 different games.
Yeah.
Like the first section is like, Lady Demetres's castle, where it's very traditional Resident Evil, where there's puzzles and you have to backtrack and find a bunch of stuff. And then the second section is just horror, where you don't even have a weapon.
Yeah.
The third, And the third section was kind of weird, where it's just kind of like a very linear path towards a boss. And then the fourth section was all just like a big level bunch of action. So it was segmented, and I think they did them all pretty well.
Without saying any like deep spoilers, was there any boulders that were punched in this?
No, but
game?
they were referenced.
It is referenced.
Yeah, it is referenced.
Nice.
They remember.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what the DLC brings.
Me too.
Because I
forgot that was announced.
Yeah. Because not spoiling anything, but the game doesn't really like care about Resident Evil lore in terms of like expanding what like the story of like the other characters kind of thing, which is kind of what I really wanted a lot more of.
Yeah. It's very contained.
It was very contained. So I hope this DLC gives a lot more of what I want from that personally.
I agree. I'm looking forward to it.
Resident Evil 8 is great though. I loved watching playthroughs of it.
Beautiful game too.
It is.
Looks amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3 for
What's your
me.
number 3, Kobe?
My number 3 is World's End Club.
World's End Club.
Came out May 28th. I guess I don't have a year. Because it came out on mobile first, and then it came out this year
my God.
on the Switch.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised it's made your list.
So we played it. Go watch our playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
World's End Club is a more interactive visual novel style game. The mechanics suck. It's just a very mechanically shitty game.
It's true.
The story falls apart at the end. It trips over itself so hard and just tumbles. And I love it. I had such a good time playing it.
Yeah.
The character designer is the same woman who did the designs for Pokemon
Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon. Yep.
Yeah.
So
I remember you telling me that.
Everybody looked so good. These characters looked so adorable, but also just you just want to see them succeed. I loved all the characters except for who's the big one?
Big boy.
Stupid.
Big boy. Mauchan.
Mauchan. Fuck him. I just playing it. If I played it alone, I played the demo and I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
It's the same writer as the 999, the Zero Nonary games and stuff, and whatever, or the scene, whatever. Anyway, scenario writer. That's it. And I thought the story was so compelling conceptually, and it gripped me in so hard that I just can't say I wasn't into it.
Yeah, it's a really good concept, but like you said, it definitely gets hurt a lot by the mechanics. Yeah. Whenever you actually have to play a part in that game, it was terrible.
It was. But I loved all it. It was fully voice acted, and everyone was so the voice actors really gave it their all, I think. And it's such a weird tone to that game that I really liked. Yeah, because it was dark. You would think it's for little kids. Because that was also a kind of a problem I have with the game is I don't know what audience it was for.
I agree. Yeah.
But I also kind of liked it because it was these little. It had so much potential because these little kids are going around and trying to get to Tokyo in this post-apocalyptic world, and it's dark. People die. They're just oh yeah, oh that person died, and I'm is this for kids? What's happening?
But then it treats you like a kid.
And then we got one of the best endings. It was so funny, where we're just in a helicopter. I'm just saying, we're in a helicopter. Yeah. And everyone's we're going to Tokyo. It's what is that? A volcano? Is that Mount Fuji?
Everyone died.
Everyone died. Game over. Everyone died. There was nothing you could do to stop it.
This helicopter filled with children just dies.
Yep.
There was it was what?
And you have to get that ending to get to the true ending.
Yeah.
So we're just, if you watch that episode, it's just the three, Nicole, David, and I, dying. I'm screaming in this app. I'm what?
Because if something happens and the screen faded to black, we were and then they died, and then they actually died right after we said that. So that was pretty good.
Credits roll. Yeah. So funny. So World's End Club, my number 3. Blake, your number 3.
My number 3, released as part of the Namco Museum Arcade Pack. 1988 Splatterhouse.
Oh, yes.
We played that on the channel in Spoopy Month. Boy, that game is fucking hard.
You crushed it, though.
Yeah. You play as Mr. Splatterman.
The famous character.
Yeah, he wears a hockey mask and he beats up fucking Spooky Man so he can get to his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you fight the demon guy at the end.
So it's a beat 'em up.
Yeah. You never played 1988 Splatterhouse?
I have never.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I recommend watching our video just to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
It looks ahead of its time.
Yeah.
It's a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
It's really
it was an
disgusting.
NES game? Is that what you said? NES game?
No, it's for the arcade.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Mechanically, it doesn't do anything very interesting. It's just a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
It has branching paths, which is really cool. You could fall down a pit, and that'll lead you to an entirely different level.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So the way you can reach the end is different. Again, but it's mostly the same mechanic, punching and all that.
Yeah.
It's super gory.
Yeah, it's cool though. It is really cool.
Before this compilation that was released in 2018, it was previously only available as a bonus feature on the 2010 Splatterhouse remake.
Oh, interesting.
That's like goes for like $80.
Damn.
For both the PS3 and 360 version on eBay. So, I thought I had to buy that to fucking play this game for Spoopy Month until I found out it was released on the Switch. So.
Where does it stand in like? So we have Streets of Rage 1 through 3.
Yeah.
So we haven't played 4. Does this fall anywhere between there, or all 3 just like better than Splatterhouse?
Splatterhouse is more frustrating. It makes me want to die.
Okay.
Is it because it's trying to get your quarters?
Exactly. That's exactly.
It is really cheap that way.
So definitely below.
Okay.
But it's still fun. I enjoyed it. Big recommend.
Nice.
Cool.
David.
Number 2. My number 2 for Game of the Year is Tales of Arise.
Ooh.
Tales of Arise is one of the best games I've played in a long time, honestly.
Wow.
It's if anyone's played a Tales of game, they're like action-based JRPGs. But there's in a lot of Tales of games, they're like a little janky, or like there's way too many mechanics that like clutter everything. This game just cleans it all up. It takes the best from all those games and puts it in one like clean package. The story is way more in depth and like emotional and dark than I get from a lot of JRPGs.
Yeah.
It's really deep. The characters are great. The voice acting is top notch. The combat is amazing. It's really like fast paced, and it rewards you for getting really high hit combos in this action like arena style combat. So you'll do like a 10-hit combo and throw a dude in the air and jump up and do like 10 more hits and slam to the ground and do a combo with another character. Very satisfying. I think I put like 100 hours into it because I 100% of the game. Really fun.
That almost seems low for a 100% run.
It thankfully was.
Yeah.
Because 100%ing Tales games are usually a giant pain in the ass that I would never do. Then take like multiple playthroughs. This game, just one playthrough, do the side missions, beat optional bosses, and you're done.
It seems clean. To put it in perspective, we were playing the last game, Tales of Berseria, at the same time. And I remember just being about like 30, 35 hours in, and I was still getting tutorials.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just so bloated with mechanics. It was really bad. I'm glad that they kind of fixed that a bit.
Yeah, they fixed it a lot and makes it just a much more enjoyable experience.
It looks really good. I can't wait to play that game. I know I definitely will one day. Release it on Switch, and I definitely will play it.
It has that like beautiful like 3D anime cell shaded kind of look to it. It's just I would replay. I streamed the whole thing and loved it. Best character. I like Alphen, who's the main character, but I like Law. He's the monk that joins the party.
He didn't say Big Shield Girl. That's really surprising.
I did not. Big Shield Girl's waifu, but as far as like character motivations and stuff, not very deep of character.
She's like, I like Shield.
Yeah.
Ooga booga.
Yeah, very much.
Shield big.
Yeah, but fantastic game. Definitely recommend it, especially if it's on sale. Tales of Arise.
All right. It's actually on sale pretty frequently.
Yeah.
Not for a lot off. It's like $45 instead of $60.
Yeah.
Better than $70, am I right, boys? My number 2. Is this is when the games start getting naturally real for me.
Yeah.
Deltarune Chapter 2.
Right.
Deltarune Chapter 2 is just more of Deltarune 1, but better. Like, not even better, just more of it, because Deltarune Chapter 1 was still amazing. Deltarune Chapter 2 is just, man, what to say about Deltarune? It's so consistent, and it's funny, and there's so many layers that Toby Fox puts in his games. It's so many ogres in his games. Like, when I beat Deltarune, I was like, okay, but how much stuff did I miss? Because I felt like I was pretty thorough.
Yeah.
And the tremendous amount of content and like different story paths and dialogue stuff that I missed, I was like, I don't know. It was fucked up. But this game, if it detects any save data from the first one, pulls everything from that, and the story changes like dramatically.
That's awesome,
dude. It's so crazy, and he's doing like 8 chapters. Like if it's revealed in this one, because it's like at the first one you didn't know how many chapters. I thought it was gonna be like a 3 or 4 chapter thing he was doing. When you beat it, or when you start it or beat it, it tells you like, you beat chapter 2, and it has like blank slots for the rest of them. There's like 7 or 8 of them. I'm like, this dude's gonna be 80 years old when he finishes this. It's insane.
How long was it between chapter 1 and 2?
Had to be like at least a year.
2 or 3 years. It was more than a year. Yeah, like I want to say 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
And it's a full-fledged game. Like it's a continuation of the story, of course. But
how long is it?
I think I beat it in like 4 or 5 hours. So it's short, but it's free.
Real games aren't like that.
I think the future ones aren't going to be free. I think only 1 and 2, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. And I would have paid like $20 for this, $30 for this. Like I'd be a little but like I'm so committed to the story now. Yeah. The characters are so funny, but like there's so much heart to it, and it's dark. And the mechanics keep changing up. There's like the final battle in this is so different from anything that's been done in Undertale or Deltarune that you're just like, he's just gonna keep breaking the bar. Every single time. He's just gonna crush it. He's gonna destroy that ceiling, and it's so exciting. The music is banging.
It's very strange to me that I don't hear anything about Deltarune. How like Undertale was the biggest thing in the world for a while, and then Deltarune just
why?
Was nothing.
Like, so fandoms like don't ruin things for me. But I could definitely see, like, you can't even mention Deltarune or Undertale without inviting it. Like, then it just, like, if you search Deltarune or Undertale, suddenly, their Google algorithm's going to be like, you want everything, right? And you're like, no, please. There's so much crap.
Yeah.
Like, so maybe the people just don't want to talk about it. I don't know. It's so good, though. Highly recommend. Big recommend.
Do you think this year I should play my Switch copy of Undertale?
I think you should. Undertale is so good, dude.
It's a great game.
Like, all the memes aside and everything, just like, it's just interesting, and it's, I don't know, it's a triumph of indie games. It really is. It really is.
No promises.
I have no expectations. Blake, you're number 2.
Number 2.
Undertale.
I'm glad you asked. I have my number 2 with me.
He brought it.
Wait. Can I make a guess?
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild.
Hold on. I have to look up when this fucking game came out. Hold on.
That's my guess.
Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's Dokkan.
The board
Dokkan
game. 2.
I'm guessing you actually finished Zelda. That's my guess.
I already included it as a game of the year prior.
Oh, all right.
So.
All right, fair.
You squeezed out the life from that one.
Hold on.
Bum, 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 bum. It's yeah, this is the drum roll.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just need a number, brothers. Brother Jack dudes. Come on, tell me. It should be in the first fucking sentence, but it's not.
I bet his number 1 is Spider-Man No Way Home.
Great.
I held a controller while watching it, so it was like I was Spider-Man.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get a number on. All right, yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, yep.
My number 2.
Oh, wait, there's another case.
There's another case. All right, in a case inside a bag.
Played in my analog pocket is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Game Gear.
Is that game the same game as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the SNES?
No, but
really?
That's a beat 'em up.
Yeah,
this is more of like a fighting game.
Oh, okay.
This is the analog pocket, by the way.
It's so nice.
Yeah, that looks really nice. What can you play on that thing? What is it?
You can play Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Gear with a special thing. So at the moment, I wanted to beat it. There's 7 levels. It takes 30 minutes to beat this game. But I didn't have enough time, so I'm on level 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a Green Ranger.
Okay.
Oh,
let's play
that's
now.
That's a nice screen. How much was that thing?
You don't want to know. It was $200.
That screen's nice though.
I want to tell you.
This
200.
thing is 10 times the pixels dimensions of the original Game Boy. Game Boy. And it's just this thing's incredible.
Yeah, it looks great.
But so back in the day I had a Game Gear. And like, fucking one of like 12 people that had a
I never had a Game
Gear.
Gear. Yeah.
I think I got a yard sale once. and it takes like 12 AA batteries, AAA batteries, and it lasts like an hour and a half. Anyways, so I had the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie game, which came out after this. This game came out in 1994, by the way, and I love that game. It's pretty much the exact same game of this, except it's like same mechanic wise. More or less, you go into a state, you pick your Power Ranger, you go into a stage, you beat a bunch of putties, and then like the boss comes in, you beat him up, and then he grows big, and then you do a Megazord fight, next stage.
Rinse, repeat.
Yeah, so in this game, pretty much the exact same thing, except you're not beating up Ivan Ooze, you're just beating up Rita. Yeah. Rita Repulsa's arch, like bunch of dudes. Like I just beat like a stoplight goblin man.
Sure, yeah.
So
the famous stoplight goblin. Yeah.
And I just unlocked the Green Ranger because I beat the shit out of him with Zach, the Black Ranger. Who, fun fact, he's missing a finger.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
He lost it to a putty.
Yep. But yeah, this is my number 2.
That's
game of the year.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show off my analog.
I think I mentioned this game to you before, but I feel like you like Chroma Squad.
I don't even know what you just said to me.
It's like a tactics game, like Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
But you play as a TV crew making a Power Rangers show.
Ooh,
that sounds
is it just like is like a parody of Power Rangers?
Yeah. It's like it's a Sentai show,
Okay.
And you spend the time like whenever you win, like you're filming episodes, but the monsters like kind of become real. And so everything starts off as like everything's like cardboard and like all shitty lighting and sets and stuff. But as you get more money, when you do better in like missions and stuff, he's just playing his game.
He's just playing.
You get better like equipment and like make a full-fledged like show out of it.
Yeah,
it's really
cool.
Highly recommend it.
What is that for?
PC.
Oh, cool.
Or Switch and a lot of stuff now. It's been out for a while.
How much is it?
Probably like $10-15. Probably down sale, mad cheap.
Yeah.
Goldar.
Okay.
And you can save state and stuff.
Oh,
and this uses
nice.
actual cartridges, as you can see, the fucking giant ass thing coming out of my fucking analog pocket.
Yep.
And this is a Nintendo 3DS case, and it just fits.
Perfect.
That's my number 2, baby.
All right.
It's honorable mention time.
Honorable mentions, right. So these are games that didn't quite make our top 5, but we still played and enjoyed this year.
Yeah, I have 3.
I also have 3.
We'll talk.
Okay.
All right, David, go.
My
rapid round.
3 honorable mentions.
Yep.
It Takes Two. This one game of the year at the Game Awards. Very fun 2-player co-op game.
Yeah.
We have to like work together. You're like parents that want a divorce, and you get turned into dolls, and you have to like rekindle your love.
I can't wait to play it, you and I, and then you lie to me about beating it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I haven't beaten it though. I only got like halfway.
He's lying to you.
He's fucking lying.
My next one. Naraka Bladepoint.
Naruto.
I thought you said Naruto.
This is a melee battle royale, in vein of like PUBG and all those, but you only get melee weapons like katanas and great swords and
like in Left 4 Dead
axes.
2.
Yeah. It's really fun. It's really fast paced. You can do like double jumps and glides and all this crazy stuff.
Every good game you can double jump.
It's true. It's true.
It's not a good game unless you can double jump.
Yeah. And my last honorable mention is Loop Hero.
Oh yeah.
Which it's like a roguelite where you're a little pixel dude and you go around in a circle and on this path because you're stuck in like a loop.
So why does it use the Guitar Hero font? Is that like the joke?
I didn't even know it did that.
Yeah, it always messes me up when
that.
I see it too. I'm like, all right, you were thinking on one level when you named it Loop Hero, and then you decided to just go like full like we want to confuse everyone. With,
yeah.
It's called clickbait.
And it works, I guess.
Yeah. But if you like roguelites,
I do want to try it.
It's a fun game.
You like very close to
you like build the path as you go, and you like choose where the monsters are summoned. You just have to try like not die as you go around. It gets harder and harder.
Not dying?
Yeah.
I do that every day.
Me too. Big bird. Those are my honorable mentions.
Nice. Colby, what are your honorable mentions for 2021?
Mine is Dying Light. Released in 2015. Oh my god.
Wow.
first-person survival horror
old
zombie game. I had to stop playing it because I got too scared.
That's good.
Yeah, just they're just dark sections. I liked all the action sections and all the parkour is really fun. But then you go into a really dark place and you have to go through an abandoned school. And, it just scared me. Ruined King, a League of Legends story, came out this year actually. Kind of low key got me a little bit back into League of Legends. Ugh. Because it's super heavy into the lore, but it's a really good turn-based RPG, which is not what I was really expecting.
Yeah.
So seeing those characters in different styles of games was really cool. Yeah. Plus I had some of my favorite characters, so that helped in its limited roster. And then lastly, Death Stranding.
All right, you started playing that. Yeah.
Delivery simulator.
I stopped eventually. It just got a little too stale.
Isn't Jeff Keighley in that game?
Yeah, he is. I didn't get to see him. I saw everybody but Jeff.
Yeah.
Geoff.
He's somewhere in there.
He's like a hologram, man.
Yeah.
Just a little repetitive. Oh.
Yeah, the gameplay loop wasn't keeping me in. The story is so intriguing. It's a really cool world. But God, it's just run into a fucking place and you're holding the triggers down because he's I gotta keep my balance. And you're eating little fucking caterpillar thing, and there's one character who just always eats these shitty little bugs, and they just emphasize it. And you hear a crunch, and I'm like, this is the first time, haha, wow, artsy. The fucking fourth time, stop, lady. Eat some chips.
She likes her bugs.
It's like those salamanders in Shadow of the Colossus. You need a chillax.
Yeah. And Norman Reedus is great, but he's kind of boring in this game so far. I like his arc, but he just doesn't say all this fucking fucked up shit happens around him, and he's just I just don't like anyone. Yeah, that's him.
I know virtually nothing about the actual plot of that game, but I know a lot about the gameplay because that's all people talk about.
Yeah, it's cool. It's different.
Yeah,
I was entertained for a little bit, but I don't know. Death Stranding's cool. I might just watch the rest of it because I want the story.
Probably a good idea.
Blake, honorable mentions.
I have none, but I'm gonna read you something instead.
Oh, okay. Story time
of my life. So, Xbox, 20 years of Xbox. Hashtag. They did this cool thing called Xbox Museum.
Yes, they did. Yes. I wanted to do that.
What is this?
So I'm gonna read you my stats.
Wait, what is this?
Basically, you log on to the Xbox website and you can and it links to your account, Microsoft account. And it basically tells you stats about your Xbox history. And you can walk around. It's weird.
Okay.
So I got some stats for you.
Okay.
My gamer score is currently 37,036.
Wait, 337,000?
No, 37,036. I can't read.
We'll always talk about his gamer score.
Yeah.
In 2016, I earned 2,105 gamer score.
Okay, yeah. Good on
2017. Wait, I meant 2019 for that one. Wait, no, I'm right. I can't. I didn't know. I did this.
It's all falling apart.
I did it this morning.
The museum's burning.
Yeah, 2017. I earned 1,476 gamer score. Yep. 2018, 470.
Ooh,
rough day.
Apparently, I didn't earn any in 2019.
Oh,
2020, 180. 2021, 145.
You could tell when he got into Dokkan.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're right. My most played game ever. Unfortunately, no minute stats.
May I guess?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess some iteration of Guitar Hero or Rock Band.
No.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly, it's WWE 13.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, I believe it.
Yeah. That which came out in 2012. Yeah, it came out 10/30/2012.
All right.
Back in the day, you could link your Xbox account to a website called Raptor, and it logged your hours. But then that website exploded, and current Xbox doesn't log the 360 hours, only starting from Xbox One. So I have no evidence of how many hours I put in this game.
He's a fraud.
I gotcha,
but just know it's a lot.
Yeah.
My most played shooter. Any guesses?
Shooter?
Yeah.
Not a Gears of War.
Is it is it a COD?
There's only so many shooter games.
Like COD,
Medal of Honor.
COD 4, I'm gonna say.
World at War. World at War.
Was that?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Was that COD 4?
Yeah, it's COD 5. Technically,
okay.
I guess.
I was like, damn, did I get that right?
I forgot you played that a lot with Anthony and stuff.
Yeah. It listed most played music twice, and it had Rock Band 2 and then Rock Band 3. I don't know.
Oh, weird.
I don't know.
Okay.
My most played in 2021, Rock Band 4.
Mm-hmm.
I played that for like 5 hours. Most played 2020, DBZ Kakarot. I'll beat it one day. Most played 2019, Friday the 13th. I believe it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Most played 2018. I don't recall. It says Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Your most played game was Fortnite?
Maybe that shows how little I played.
Didn't you play like with not your cousin?
No.
With a friend. Didn't you play it like?
I know, like at work, people made me play
that was at work,
but it wasn't a lot. I can tell you that.
Evidently, it was the most of the year.
Yeah, maybe you just didn't play any of the games.
Maybe in comparison.
Yeah.
In 2017, the most I played was Friday the 13th again.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I played 152 titles in my Xbox career. 1,642 achievements.
Nice.
236 rare achievements, whatever that means.
Wow.
My first achievement, fellas, combat aid.
What is that?
From what?
What is that?
Guess.
Call of Duty?
No,
Left 4 Dead?
It was a game called The Outfit.
Remember
that game?
What?
Oh!
Remember that game?
No.
I kind of remember that game.
No one remembers
It
it. What is that
It
game?
was that really
Mercenaries,
shitty,
but-
like, war game.
Yeah, if I saw
then,
it, I
like-
think I have vague memories of playing this.
I no longer own it.
I have no idea what that is.
I had to Google, like, because all it said was combat aid. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So I had to go on trueachievements.com, type in combat aid, and it's for the fucking outfit.
Weird.
My first rare achievement, gas tank never on empty.
I don't give a shit. What does
From
that
what?
mean? Left 4 Dead?
It's from WWE 2K15, which is not a good game.
Garbage Day.
I only have a couple more. My top genre is music.
Yep.
My first login to the 360, at least to Xbox Live, is January 20th, 2009. First login to Xbox One is July 30th, 2015. My first 360 game played, Rock Band 2. And finally, drum roll, my first Xbox One game played. What is it, boys?
WWE?
No.
First Xbox One game?
Yeah.
DBZ Kakarot?
That game came out like
I don't know.
5 years after I played my Xbox. Final Fantasy 15 episode Duske.
Oh,
what? Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because the demo was out. No. In order to get that demo, you had to buy Final Fantasy like Fate Zero or F-Zero or
yeah. Final Fantasy Zero.
Yeah, that
you
one.
just named it
Yeah, I
F-Zero
know.
and fucking Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I know. And then you could unlock. I only bought that so I could play the demo of Final Fantasy 15, and look at where that played. Never played the game.
Yeah. Well, nice.
That's my honorable mention.
Wow.
I wish I had my original Xbox account so I could do that. Well, my
It
account's
was,
like
it was
new.
fun. It was cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
I might consider that.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Well, thank you, Blake.
You're welcome.
Number 1, David.
What is your number one
Game of the year.
Game of the year.
Lock it in, boys.
This is coming to a surprise as no one who knows me. Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker.
Yeah.
That came out this year?
Yeah. This month.
Yeah, there's still a spoiler embargo on this. So I'm not going to say too much.
Yeah.
But
who dies?
I can't say. But the Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker is the newest expansion. They do a lot of cleaning up mechanics and visuals wise, but they also end a story that started in 2010. They wrap it all up. Yeah, it's the end to an era of all of this.
Is this the end?
There's gonna be more game in the future, but it's
Okay.
the end of all of the narrative from 2010 to now. So all
Is
the
there gonna
characters,
be, like,
all
more
the arcs.
narrative?
Yeah, it's gonna be the start of a new one.
Okay.
After this.
Started something
It wraps up everything way better than I thought anyone could ever do.
Is this like the first and only MMO that's ever finished their story?
I think so. That I know of anyway.
Club Penguin?
Club Penguin. You're right.
Close down the servers, boys.
But yeah, everything from when they launched Final Fantasy 14 in 2010 to when they shut those servers down because the game was awful to when they relaunched them with The Realm Reborn until now, all of that is one cohesive story, and it's tied up. It's great. The music gives me chills. The story made me cry. It's fantastic.
The trailer is also like top tier for the expansion.
The trailer is one of the best trailers I've ever seen.
So good. It gets stuck in my head all the time. Yeah. It's so good. It looks. I can't wait to get to it eventually.
Yeah, I wish I could say more, but it is better than any game I've played in a very long time. So that is my game of the year.
Cool. Colby.
My game of the year is, to no one's surprise, Psychonauts 2.
Psychonauts 2.
By Double Fine Studios. I love Psychonauts. I think the original game is a masterpiece in its own, and the second game is better by leads.
Is it?
It looks better. It still has that distinct look, but it's clean now. The gameplay has been refined.
Mm-hmm. Double fine,
I would say. Oh. And the story like has such a strong theme to where it's like it really wants to what?
I'm getting ready for my number.
The story is able to like keep the themes of like all the different motives it wants to tell, like what's the one for like mental disabilities, but it handles everything in such a tactful and creative way, both visually and from a narrative perspective. So it's like really respectful to people with like mental problems and how like how people deal with that and stuff. And I hope we get more. I don't know if we ever will. If Psychonauts ended now, that'd be fine.
Yeah, Double Fine. Actually.
It'd be Double Fine, really.
Double Fine. Just a little added note. Psychonauts 2 is free with Game Pass.
Yep, that's how I played it.
Yeah, dude, best deal in gaming right now.
It really is. That's the game of the year. Game Pass. Psychonauts 2, go play it. Should have won game of the year. That's my thing. All right, Blade, what's your number one?
Tell me, number one game of the entire year of 2021. Yeah,
I'm gonna say one word. Quadratum.
So you said it.
It's Melody of Memory, guys.
Oh, you played it?
Oh, Melody of Memory.
I beat it this morning.
Oh!
I started at Christmas night, and I finished it at 2:30 today.
Damn.
Nice. Very nice.
You know what Quadratum is? Quadratum?
The town.
Yeah,
right?
it's
the
the
city.
skyscraper place.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say, I didn't know if you had played Remind. I thought that's what you were going to say.
No.
But, okay, yeah.
They mention it first.
Quadratum? I'm sorry, it doesn't.
It's Yozora's place.
Oh, yeah.
Shibuya.
Yeah, it's real world.
This fucking game, right?
Yeah,
It's fun. I was like, I wonder how long this game's gonna take. I had a fucking marathon through this fucking game. I played every available track.
Yeah.
Though I didn't want to just get enough stars.
Yeah.
I didn't get enough to play the 3 tracks that are hidden over there. It's,
you didn't?
One Wing Angel and Kara's song and Roxas' song. I didn't get there.
It's fun.
But I was like, each time I'm getting through like a new level and stuff, I'm like, when's the lore? I'm hearing there's a big lore dump.
Yeah.
And it's finally at the fucking end.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on.
Of course,
the very end. Yeah.
Fucking Allison Stoner's just narrating this whole fucking game.
Yeah.
I mean,
with fucking Christopher Lloyd.
If you want to just experience what the super TLDR of Kingdom Hearts, play this game because it just tells you the whole entire series, at least semi-important stuff.
Yeah.
Without too many details.
It's great to have Kairi.
Yeah.
So prominent, you know what I mean? Because I love Kairi. Yeah. You know,
she's sitting in the chair.
Yeah,
the throne,
the electric chair. She's like.
But then the end of this game is the most important bit of lore that is in any Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah,
it's just it's too much.
But let's not get there yet.
Yeah.
My problems.
Yeah.
The teams in this game, trash. Why can't? No, your daddy, Team Classic. Why can't Sora be Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora or Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora? This is full spoilers, because the game came out last year. Play the game; it's fun. At the very end, in the fucking final world, they created a PS2 model of Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora.
Yep.
So there's no excuse why you can't have Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora or Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora in that. Team Dream is fucking trash.
What do you mean?
And the two Dream Eaters.
Yeah, wow.
I was getting mostly the bat, mostly the fucking bat.
The bat's stupid.
The bat was confusing me because I thought it was an enemy and like
you're trying to like hit buttons, trying to hit it.
Yeah.
I wish you could mix and match the teams. I don't like how you had to strictly stick to like that pre-made team.
Yeah.
Why can't I just have like Shion, Kyrie, and Meow Wow?
Yeah.
Like
you can only use Kyrie at the end.
I know, it's weird.
Also, the memory dives hurt my eyes.
Oh, when it plays so like the fucking video, like.
And then they made me do Let It Go. It's like 5 minutes,
dude. That was.
It's like 5 minutes.
I played this with Katie, and her and I just went through the whole game.
Yeah.
And I looked at her and I was like, "They're making me do it again, Katie. I can't fuck." It's like I spent most of my adult life in World War One.
Yeah.
And I finally fucking got out, and then this fucking asshole Hitler came back and pulled me into fucking World War Two.
Yeah, dude.
That's what Let It Go is. In
and
the
like,
series.
You are unfortunately reminded that it's the full song.
Oh yeah,
it's the full fucking song.
I was like, I can't believe they paid money again.
Yeah,
to like license this song into this game.
It's ridiculous.
Like, you know, they had to pay money. Like.
It's ridiculous.
Like they could have just put the Caribbean world in there. There's no Pirates of the Caribbean.
You can't even do that.
You know what this game really made me want to do?
What?
Play Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah?
That's what every Kingdom Hearts game makes me want to do.
This is the first time since Kingdom Hearts 2 you see Land of Dragons and you see fucking Pride Lands. I'm like, damn, I want to fucking play Kingdom Hearts 2 right now.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is a good game.
It's a great game though.
Yeah,
Melody of Memories. I think it's really easy though. I played all the songs, including.
Did you play beginner or were you like standard? You did Proud?
Yeah, I did Proud. I did all the songs on Proud as well as the 3 hidden tracks, whatever. I did it all on Proud, and I was like, oh, this isn't actually that hard. I thought One Winged Angel was going to fuck me up.
Yeah.
Really isn't that bad.
I did I did most of it on standard. The only ones I did Proud because I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to play a song twice just in case. Was Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. I was like, let's Proud this baby.
Yeah, I almost 100%ed that game. Was there close.
Was there a secret ending you missed for not doing it on Proud?
No, I googled it just in case.
Okay.
There's no secret ending bullshit. It's just fucking. So all right, why is let's talk about this. You know, elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the fairy godmother this fucking prophet?
I don't know why. Yeah, when did she become like the end all be all of the lore?
Yeah,
it's kind of.
She's like, I know the answer. Like, who are you?
She's like, I know of this other world. You're like, what?
Like,
the world
of the fairy godmother
unreality.
Usually? Is she?
Huh?
Where's the fairy godmother usually in the Kingdom Hearts?
In Kingdom Hearts 1, she's in Merlin's place doing summoning stone.
Yeah.
In 2, she doesn't exist.
Yeah. She's there in Birth by Sleep.
Is she there in 3?
No.
We haven't seen this bitch since Kingdom Hearts 1.
Birth by Sleep.
Well, in
the lore,
you know?
Yeah, I don't think so.
She's just like, I know, guys. You're the key. You're the key.
Yeah.
There's a fictional world.
Wait, what if she's the master of masters?
She might.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
And like this, like lore dump is like 25 minutes long of just like lore.
It's just like now we'll explain everything that we could have explained in Kingdom Hearts 3 but didn't.
Yes.
That's what Remind was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And then I was like, here's more.
Yeah. I hate. All right. Love when like Kyrie's fighting Xehanort. I'm like,
oh yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you know,
I'm
like,
Sora.
Sora's like, mansplain.
Yep.
And like completely saves the day. You're like, well, all right. I mean, I guess Kyrie can't have nice things.
Dude, let me say the boss battles are weird. Like,
like, Ansem's from Kingdom Hearts 1 gave me the most trouble.
No, here's my problem. Like, if you're doing your thing, you know the long notes and blah blah blah. Your characters are like moving around so jankily. They're like, like fucking doing the robot, and like it's just like not fluid, and it's really weird.
What's rough is that because it's from a different perspective. It like you go in from the side and like move.
I don't like that either.
And so the long notes, it sometimes like depth perception. Maybe it's fucking old, but like it becomes a little more difficult to figure out when you're supposed to let go.
Yeah.
And then if you let go too soon, you fuck up the whole note, you know? So that kind of fucked me up too.
I had a lot of trouble with like the slow songs because like I wanted to like either
you wanted to be like
that. Yeah, that happens to me too.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Melody Memory's fun.
Do you think Kingdom Hearts like the one with fucking Quadratum is gonna be Kingdom Hearts 4, or is it gonna be like Kingdom Hearts Another Passage? Because it was like, oh, the return Kingdom Hearts at the end.
No, probably not.
Yeah, probably. I don't know why they like spin-off quote unquote games so much, like not numbered titles, but they really do. They love them. So there's probably gonna be like 3 more with not a numbered title before Kingdom Hearts 4.
Tell you, man, we're getting the Mickey strategy game.
That'd be dope.
Do you think they're gonna keep messing with genres?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
What about like a turn-based RPG? I mean, Coded had that in the Olympus level.
I'd play a
that was the
turn-based
best
RPG.
part of it.
Yeah.
I'd play it.
Dude, that would be sick.
Yeah.
I would love. But the problem would be is that it would be all the old levels. Like they find somebody to be like, we have to go through memory. Like, I found a pictogram.
Yeah.
That's why I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts to just not be with Disney anymore. I just don't want it. I don't want to go through Olympus Coliseum again. I don't want to go through.
It's in a fictional world now. There can't be Disney shit in there. Can there?
Disney's real.
I hope not. I hope it's just video games. Because like Yozora was like a video game in there.
Just make it all original. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they want to do, it seems. Like, they really don't.
But they want to keep Donald and Goofy.
And
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Turn them into severed heads.
All right.
That's my number one, boys.
Well,
wait. Let's lock it in.
2021.
But we're not done yet. Lightning round. Best movie of the year. David.
Spider-Man.
Colby.
Spider-Man.
Blake. Spider-Man. Best album of the year. David.
What album?
Colby.
Hamilton.
What albums came out this year? Right? What?
Blake. Read Taylor's version. David again. Come on.
What, albums?
Yeah.
I don't even know what album they came out this year.
Best artist of the year. Colby.
Van Gogh.
David.
Beethoven.
Blake. T. Sweezy. Best show of the year. David.
Oh, that's hard.
Colby.
I don't know. Loki?
Blake.
Loki
Hawkeye.
was good.
David.
I mean, The Witcher Season 2 is really good.
Pick one.
Well, no, Cowboy Bebop, the live action.
Yeah, I picked The Witcher Season 2.
People.
Best restaurant of the year. David.
Ooh. This breakfast place near me called Modern Bistro that has like the best tomato bisque
you'll
ever eat.
Spit soup.
So good.
Tomato bisque.
Spit soup.
Sakura Den, Bristol. Japanese good ramen.
I don't know. I have to really think about it.
Come on, man.
Best restaurant. Come on.
Let's go. Best restaurant. Sakurai Providence.
No, until we can sit down, they ain't number one anymore.
What is it then?
I'm gonna say Sura.
Sir? Pretty good.
Okay, more lightning rounds. Go.
Best board game. Go. You can't look.
Close your eyes.
I haven't played any in a while.
Best game board ever.
Best game board?
Yep.
The House on the Hill board that you build as you go.
All right, Blake.
SpongeBob Life.
Very good. Colby. The Warhammer boards we build. Cheating.
Okay, David. Lightning round.
Best color.
Green.
Pink.
And purple. It's best color.
Best YouTube channel of the year.
PewDiePie.
Mr. Beast.
Give us money.
You see his like Squid Games thing?
Yeah, it was his most watched video on YouTube.
I was like, this is a dystopia.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, here's 10 grand for existing. I'm like, I want that to be me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to be real.
Yeah.
Ready? All right, let's drop it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching us this year, 2021. Got a lot of new subscribers this year as well.
This is our biggest subscriber growth of a year ever, I think.
Yeah, we absolutely appreciate it. Thanks for watching all our shows. You know what I mean? Flashback did amazing this year. Dokkan continues to kill Blake. For your amusement.
Financially and emotionally.
Yeah. We launched the Umbra Initiative and ended our first campaign.
Yeah. Been a big year.
And that's all been great. We have merch. Like, holy shit, dude. which is on our link tree.
Want to watch me stream some soul crushing Kingdom Hearts side things?
Yeah, David's been streaming a bunch. Yep. Like, holy crap. So thank you guys so much for watching us this year and continuing to support us and comments in our videos and liking and all that. You know, we read every comment.
Every single one.
Except that one guy.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Tell us your game of the year.
Give us your top 10,000 in the comments below.
All right. We love you. We'll see you next year.
Bye.
Oh, my eat dinner now? It's almost the next day.
Wake up in 4 hours.
My tailbone hurts.